My husband had 2 wives, and we lived in the same street. They say love is blind. But no one warned me that it could also be deaf and dumb. I met Raymond at a friend's wedding. Charming. Tall. Soft-spoken. He said he was a businessman who traveled often. He didn't have much time for love until he met me. We courted for 8 months, and he proposed. We had a simple but beautiful ceremony. No crowd, just close family. I moved into his house, a 2-bedroom apartment on a quiet street. He was always coming and going, but he called often. Texted. Sent gifts. I thought I had won the husband jackpot. But 3 years in, the cracks began to show. He was gone too often. Never let me visit his workplace. Always refused to go out with me in public. And he never allowed me to touch his phone. One day, I had a terrible stomach ache, and he rushed out to buy medicine. He left his phone behind. Something told me to look. And when I did, my world stopped. There were messages to a woman named Nkechi Heavy Blackheart Hash. Good night, wifey. How are the kids? See you tomorrow evening. Wifey. Kids. I thought it was a joke. Maybe an ex he hadn't deleted. Maybe a cousin. But when I opened her photos, there he was. My husband. Smiling. Carrying a toddler. Kissing her on the cheek. I felt like I'd been punched in the chest. I went to her address. It was on the same street. Just 5 houses away. I stood outside, shaking. When she opened the door, she looked just as confused as I felt. You Raymond's cousin? She asked. No, I said, holding up a photo of us. I'm his wife. We both stared at each other. 2 women, married to the same man. Living on the same street. Sharing the same lies. He had been switching between houses like a schedule, Mondays to Wednesdays with her, Thursdays to Saturdays with me. On Sundays, he claimed to be traveling for business. He had 2 lives. 2 families. And we had no idea. The confrontation was explosive. He denied it at first. Then he begged. He cried. Said he loved us both. That he just wanted peace. Peace. There was no